Igbo molo nze moza abekwa m ka nsebe n'ụbọchị nke taata biko na okwu anyị ji bịa okwu tala akpụ. Okwu anyị ji bịa bụ gịnị? Okwu tala akpụ, akpụrụ gada akpụ kaga. Ọhịa ya bụ okwu taa. Maka gịnị? I will always say this biko ka m kwuo ya for the sake of clarity. Video ọbụla nna fọrọ full video ya, ọ na-enye m nsogbu ikwu okwu maka ya. Because mma amalele ebe onye bụ okwu si ebanye n'okwu. Maka na gịnị mee? Mmadụ jide kọọtụ pụta 1 minute video. Ọ na-akwụ n'uso kọọtụ pụta 1 minute video iji ụwa kwuru mgbe ahụ. Ọ na-enye mmadụ adreesị, ọ na-asị na ọ na-eti nwunye ya ihe. Na ọ na-eti nwunye ma na 1 minute video ọ na-eme njakịrị with somebody. Ọ na-agwa ndị big man na-asị ha na ihe ewu ọbata osu. Ihe na like ịbata nwunye gị agbaba n'ime ụlọ. Nwunye gị ị na-eji street ndị enyi nwoke na-agwa ha sị na nwunye gị meghalị ahụ ịkụwa ya. Omenala ahụ ịkụwa ya, omenka ịkụwa ya. Unu ekọtụpụ half video ahụ just that minute ahụ kwuru ya. Unu sị na na-eti nwunye ya ihe. Mana ndị mmadụ amaghị na the full video bụ ebe ọ na-ama njakịrị. Mana when the full video started coming out, onye ọbụla wee mee gịnị? Pịa onwe ya apịazie zuo. Mana biko na ihe ọzọ m chọrọ ikwu maka na amara m ihe Evangelist Ebuka Obi kwuru na-eso okwu na video anwa because na ịnenecha video man when na ya to the end ka ifo some Bible verse that have something to similar to do with ihe Evangelist Ebuka Obi kwuru gbanyelụ ụmụ nwaanyị ịnọ na their period wee na-enye ibi mmadụ aka n'isi. Maka mgbe gara aga ma m na nwaanyị ọbụla na-afụ nsọ ya na-abụkwa na ihe dị gịnị nwe nwoke isi eti ya n'ala Igbo anyị. Ife onye ahụ ọpịa onwe ya apịa ka akwa n'ụlọ onwe ya, including ma ndị Prophetess ma ndị Ezenwanyi. Ọmọdụzụ ụka abịa kpụrụ sọsọ nọ maka ukwuru nọ maka ndị ụka abịa uli ya n'ụlọ. O kwuru kwue ma ndị Prophetess ma ndị Ezenwanyi ibilo ngwa na dis category Ebuka Obi na-agwa gị okwu. Ụbụrụ sọsọ ndị ụka ka ọ na-agwa. Because from mgbe ndị nna nna ihe nweghị dịka Ezenwanyi hoo ha. Mana ọ bụ na o si na dị ọ bụghị ine ka mma bịa gbagaba. Mana biko nọ video nwanne anyị nwoke nwezikwa ihe ọzọ unu chọrọ ikwu maka kaba na-arụ tinye na the comment section. Ihe mbụ gịnị onye mgbasa ozi iti ihe ometi anaghị m ewepụ na ọbụla nsi wee fịa ka nsikwanụ maka ya ekwu. End this video ndị be anyị ka ọ dịnụ.
So you get one video when I see online. Pastor Ebuka, he open chapter which women will be prophetess today. He changed that for them. He say, how dare a woman, let me put it in his words, a woman who bleeds and uses pad, how dare she become a prophetess? He says it's demonic. Let me first of all show you the video because I have the video here. And then we'll come and analyze them biblically. If Pastor Ebuka is correct or not, because they blast him when they don't collect on social media. Hey, you know this our social media. They're not a sorry for anybody when the person won't collect. First and foremost, let's go to Pastor Ebuka's video and then let's talk about the Bible.
We do man's John Money so have a prophetess. Can you prepare there or prophetess? O yiri pad n'ukwu na-ebi ụmụ nwoke aka n'ishi. Pad dịkwa ya n'ukwu. Ọbara na-apụtakwa ya. O jide ụmụ nwoke aka n'isi ma ịba asa aka na pad. Ọ gbajuo ọ sị ka ya jee pụta o jee na toilet o change pad. Obido ko mo ka kan reba shaka rebo sekerebo. Tell the person the error must be corrected.
The error must be corrected.
Jeremiah 29:11. Put it.
You see, my few years on analyzing content, I have learned that any video you see half clip, when the clip not complete, it is hard to totally analyze them. But then the reason when Pastor Ebuka give for woman not to be prophet is a wrong reason. But was it correct as a woman should not be a prophet, a prophetess? Yes, he is very correct. But the reason is a wrong reason. She carry pan. Because what he was saying in this video, although they speak Igbo, he said, how woman when they bleed, when they wear pants, go they prophesy over men, they lay hands on their head. That is demonic. There are some of them that they prophesy, so they lay hands on their head, their part go full. They'll go try and go change and come back. Because, but that, I think that reason does not make sense. Because it's not a crime that a woman bleeds. If women don't bleed, they don't go bonus. That bleed where they bleed, now the egg where they come out every month for ovulation. If it's not fertilized, it will break and bleed out. So you can't use that against them. But what does the Bible say about women being prophetess? Because it's the Bible. And you know the Old Testament, the way Christians they like dodge up, say that it's the New Testament. When the church was being formed, when the church started, what does the Bible say? Let me take you to the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 14. 1 Corinthians 14 verse 33, the Bible says, for God is not the author of confusion, but of peace, and in all churches of the saints. 34, let your women keep silence in the churches, for it is not permitted unto them to speak, but they are commanded to be under obedience, as also saith the law. And if they will learn anything, let them ask their husbands at home, for it's a shame for a woman to speak in church. Now see, before some women go protest, called a revolt, the head of the church is the Christ. The man is directly under the Christ. It is not a slave relationship, it's a husband and wife relationship. Jesus is the husband of the church, and the members of the church are the wife. So the kind of respect we give to Jesus in order of hierarchy is the same relationship between a husband and a wife when it comes to church. It's not a slave relationship, it's a husband and wife relationship. In church, it is the men that are allowed to speak, to preach, and to teach. Women are supposed to be under their husbands in church. But you see, this woke generation, this wokeness, when we copy from European culture, sometimes it makes me wonder whether it is the Bible teaching we are following in church or European teaching. That's why today if I enter a church and a woman is the preacher, they go out. I'm sorry, I'm just obeying what the Bible says. If you have a problem with it, we are not quarreling on this one. We're just trying to get better and understand this faith that we follow. You see, the order of the man being the head is not an African order. It is both African, it's both biblical, even Islam, even Juju. Now man they be head. The only tradition that says women cannot be the head is this European woke tradition that we copied. And look at the results today. See what our women are turning to. Even some of our men are not turning to women. But that is not the order of God. But is it right the way Pastor Ebuka put up, say because women they bleed? No. It is not a crime for women to bleed. But does not mean it is not a crime for women to be prophetess. It is a crime for women to be prophetess. Somebody will argue and she can say Deborah was a prophetess. Deborah was not a prophetess, she was a judge. There's nowhere in the Bible that recorded a woman being a prophetess. In no day. I start to be corrected. If you show me, I will go say, I miss here. But for the best of my understanding from the Bible, in no day.